stop. Like, what respect
Chill
does
out.
anyone have for you? Also, look at your face. Zoom in on his face. Logan Paul's face more.
Oh. Logan Paul.
Look at him.
What do you mean? What am I looking at?
Why?
I can't even zoom in.
You can't zoom in. It's horrible. Look at this man.
He's just a guy.
I don't like him.
He's a guy who's making lots and lots of money. Our favorite man,
Mr. Breast.
Mr. Breast, making milky chocolate.
So this was very funny because obviously Feastables, we all know the best way to make a lot of money on YouTube is to sell products to children.
Look, and he's a hustler. He likes to hustle.
He's hustle. And it's like, it was really funny because with Feastables in America, like in Australia, no one ever pretends that the chocolate's healthy.
No.
Like that's never a thing.
No,
We're like, oh, this chocolate's only got this many calories. It's like, no, we all know, it's unhealthy. But with Feastables, a big part of their campaign was saying, oh, like it's got much less sugar, it's got much less calories, and there's more nutrients. It's only got 6 ingredients. It's like, it doesn't matter how many ingredients it has.
One of them could be sugar, and that could be 90% of it. And then,
it's like glass could be an ingredient.
Look, in Mr. Beast's defense, I've had Feastables, I've had American chocolate.
Yeah,
it's better. American chocolate is disgusting.
Feastables is better than most American chocolate.
But compared to like chocolate here in Australia or anywhere in Europe, it's crap.
Yeah, exactly. But what's really funny now is that Mr. Beast is combined with Logan Paul, who also makes a sugary drink for children. And they've produced a lunchbox called Lunchly, which to me, I think this should be illegal. I think you shouldn't be allowed to, like, this is one thing that should be heavily regulated is like food products to children.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is not a lunch.
Because our kids are going to be so annoying asking for this. And what they end up getting is an oven pizza slice, a chocolate bar, and an energy drink. That's if your parents are meth addict. Yeah. That's what you get for lunch when your mum's a meth addict.
It's crazy.
You can't. How can you be advertising this to people?
And why are they so happy? No,
make crazy money.
Alex, Lunchables are amazing. Please don't take away my Lunchables. I've never had Lunchables, and I don't believe they're amazing. What the is a Lunchable?
It's just the same. It's probably just a prepackaged thing. I understand if you don't have, you're in a lot of strain. This is better.
This is nice. Is this what a Lunchable is?
This is a balanced diet.
Is this Devon? I love this.
Yeah.
Is this what they've made?
Go to that one with some carrots and some of that. Yeah. Is that carrots?
Is this a Lunchable? They impressively. Okay, what does a Mr. Beast Lunchable look like? I want to see the inside of this packet. Lunchly. Let's take a look. No, the thing is, it's still not food.
I mean, I understand if you're under the gun as a parent, you need something quick, but
to get a chocolate bar and a prime energy drink. I click on that one, maybe.
This one?
Oh, so you're going to get crackers, cheese, but it's just so funny because it's like before there was some kind of like deniability, where they could be like, no, we're not targeting exactly children. It's like, no, this is literally kids' lunch.
Obviously.
Serving them horrible food. For what reason? You don't care about food. There doesn't need to be another food product.
I don't think the price point is like going to be, more affordable than the existing options to help struggling people out. If you care about food, it's making money.
Look at the website because the website's very funny because it compares the two bars together. So it's like these are all the nutritious things.
But Lunchly has less protein.
It's got less protein. It's got more electrolytes. Everyone knows a kid needs his electrolytes.
Kids in America are struggling from an electrolyte shortage. They're also struggling with they don't have enough antioxidants. They don't have enough Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol, exactly. It's because, do you know what electrolytes are? They're salt.
Salt, yeah.
It's salt. It's the easiest thing to get in the world. That's not an advertising point.
Yeah.
12 grams of sugar. It's like you haven't done anything different. Also, I think having less calories in this situation is actually a bad thing.
Yeah. Kids burn through calories like so fast.
Yeah.
You just need to fill their food not with shit stuff.
But also, this isn't a lunch, is it? You'd never be served a Lunchable as a lunch. That was like, I got that as like a snack,
that's
right?
what we call morning tea.
Yeah, that's for morning tea. We got that.
You guys have that? Morning tea?
When was it? 11 p.m. was morning tea.
Yeah. Yeah, morning tea. Was morning tea recess? Same thing?
Yeah, morning tea.
Okay, so it's recess and lunch. Gotcha.
Recess and lunch.
This is a recess meal.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, I'm really annoyed because I felt like I got a deal as a kid And now growing up, I'm like, that was the most amazing thing ever.
Oh,
But because
same.
my mum was a wog, she would cook me the most amazing.
I was
like,
so jealous of your
crazy
lunches. It's
giant
crazy.
sandwiches, fresh veggies in there, like crazy stuff, like really nice, like deli meats and like delicious cheeses. I had a blue cheese in there once. I had mortadella. I had what's a Jarlsberg? I had Jarlsberg in a sandwich for a kid, and I'd look at it and I'd be like, man, this kid's getting a Chico roll and a pizza pocket and an oak chocolate milk.
An oak.
And I'm like, I wish I had that instead of this like really healthy and delicious and actually like good for you meal.
Well,
I'd sometimes trade. I'd sometimes trade it.
I
with
would
kids.
trade all the time, but I had it where my mum obviously packed me lunch when I was.
My mum was an immigrant, but from the UK. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry you had to eat bread sandwiches.
You got a toast sandwich for lunch.
I had it where I was too hyperactive to even eat, so I didn't eat lunch at school or recess until I was probably in year 11 or 12. But before that, my mum would always pack my lunch, put it in my bag, but I just wouldn't eat it. So all the teachers were concerned that my mum was not feeding me. And then the one day they asked me, they was like, "Oh, does your mum not pack you lunch?" I was like, "No." But
So
then what they did was they gave me Vegemite sandwiches. So I kept telling them, "Mum doesn't pack me lunch." And I would get to eat Vegemite sandwiches because I liked it more than the turkey breast sandwich my mum made me that would go moldy in the bottom of my bag.
And then put so much. Stressful as being a mum.
Yeah, but then my mum just stopped packing me lunch. She was just like,
she found out.
No. In high school, there was not a single point my mum packed me lunch.
My mum was packing me lunch, pretty much still to this day. I'm pretty sure there's like 1,000 lunches stacked up at that house.
No, there were so many
because I
things,
haven't come to pick them up.
There were so many things I did at school which I like fucked over my mum from just being an ADHD child. It's horrible.
That's very sad.
But it's just so funny that Feastables is not enough. These men need more money.
You're already a multi-millionaire. It's so sad.
Stop. Like, what respect does anyone have for you? Also, look at your face. Zoom in on his face. Logan Paul's face more.
Oh. Logan Paul.
Look at him.
What do you mean? What am I looking at?
Why?
I can't even zoom in.
You can't zoom in. It's horrible. Look at this man.
He's just a guy.
I don't like him.
He's a guy who's making lots and lots of money.
Look at him. He looks evil. They always promote it like it's healthy.
Healthy chocolate and energy drink and pizza.
So Mr. Beast responds, Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better for you alternative to it. Our turkey meal, for example, is 80 less calories, 60% less sugar, more electrolytes. We use real cheese and they use cheese products. They can't call it cheese. High quality meat.
Look, that's better.
Sure, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's doing it to make money.
But the thing is, the alternative already exists. And that's just like a grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah. It exists. And also, you're putting it with a chocolate bar. Shut up about 80 calories. That's a kid like flicking his finger. That's 80 calories gone. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier.
If you're monitoring your kids' calories, you're going to murder them.
Yeah.
That's the death of a child. Like, they should be eating as much as they want, but it should just be not chocolate bars.
But also, if he cared about health, he wouldn't be releasing chocolate bars.
Yeah.
What? But if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them higher quality versions at roughly the same price is net good, in my opinion, and why we launched Lunchly. Also, we get economies of scale and we can get things cheaper. We will only be improving the product more and more. Love.
If you release this product, I will myself. It's really not better. I mean, I think it would be fine if he was just on the face of it being like, I want to make money.
Yeah.
I think you're just like, okay, you're just like all the companies. Like, that's whatever. We know what companies are.
It's crazy.
But like trying to kind of market it as this like ethical thing, it's just like you're selling chocolate to a child. Like that's what you're doing at the end of the day.
Also, who you're marketing it to is first the child. You're not going through the parent and getting their permission. You know that if a child sees your product, they're going to beg their parents
and
pester them. And then instead of making you a sandwich with chicken in it, which would be 1 billion times better, they're going to buy you this product with Prime energy drink. And does it have both in it? Is that true?
Yeah, Prime, chocolate, and a little pizza. I feel like the kids who eat this would stab me in school. You know, this is the lunch of a really unfortunate child.
Yeah,
the kid who comes to school with a chocolate bar and an energy drink, that kid's bad news.
It's hard. Healthy food is too expensive. I don't know. It depends on what you eat.
no, I think that's true in the sense that, like, especially in America, I think that's definitely true.
Yeah, your
'Cause
groceries
even,
are
like,
more expensive.
Even the fancy, like, places have shitter quality vegetables than just the basic places here.
Yeah.
I think it's true, and also I think the convenience is a big thing.
I
If
think
you're a
I
mom,
was gonna
like,
say,
working
yeah.
like 3 jobs,
Yeah.
you don't have time to make your kids lunch. Like, this is great. It's just like I wish they had a healthy version.
Yeah,
But
someone
they
said
don't,
in the
'cause this
States,
man's
fruit and
making
veggie
chocolate.
are so expensive. They are really expensive, and I'm always shocked by that. Like, you go to buy a banana, it's like 3 times the price of a banana here. It's crazy. But, like, sometimes paying $1.50 per banana, like a grocery store.
Yeah, it's intense.
Insane. Does Oz have microwave plastic tray dinners? We do, but I've never met a single person that eats them. The only time I've eaten them is you're doing like a really big road trip and you'll stop at like a 7-Eleven and you're like, okay, I'm going to have
even
one
then,
really
our
quick.
7-Elevens have fresh sandwiches, the kind you get in a hospital.
Surely
just those
you-
little triangle ones. Just
Yeah,
like
they would have
ham-
7-Eleven sandwiches, I'm sure.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can eat. I think you can eat healthy at a petrol station very easily in Australia.
And they're GME. I get 5 for $1. Yeah, that's great. Bananas 20 cents. Well, that's a good price.
Oh.
Yeah, they all have pre-made hot meals, but it's not extremely popular.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just. I mean, yeah. Look, I don't know. Like, I think he should have just stuck to being big money CEO. Like, this kind of humanitarian pivot is just so. It just reads as a marketing ploy, you know, and like pretty empty.
And there's no health benefit. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just, yeah. It's funny being like, no, there's someone out there doing it worse. That's why I'm good. It's like, oh no, Lunchables is technically worse on these 3 markers that I found.
yeah.
And it's just like, okay, cool.
Lucifer said Alex might be wrong about the bananas. Yeah, I think I am. Maybe I looked at the wrong banana prices in America. Maybe it was $1.50 per pound of bananas.
If you eat a fresh sandwich in a US 7-Eleven, you probably would die. Yeah, I always eat sandwiches at a 7-Eleven.
that's
They're
a
great.
good default emergency snack.
No, it's good, and it's everything. It's balanced. You even get it with whole grain bread.
Oh yeah. What I don't understand is, like, obviously we've covered this before. Last time we were talking about Mr. Beast, but like making $1 million, $2 million of sponsorship, releasing a video twice a month. That's $4 million in sponsorships alone. Probably you got 20 channels. Probably getting $10-15 million in AdSense a month.
Yeah, I mean, you're spending a lot of money on the videos.
What's wrong with that amount of money? What's the matter with you?
Why do you need more?
Why do you got to sell a chocolate to a child?
Leave the kids alone.
Why you got to sell a chocolate to a child?
Leave the kids alone in a bunch of different ways.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, this makes me sad because he was like fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
no, that's
it's annoying.